My son's school tried to charge me $400 for damage that he didn't cause. The email arrived on a Tuesday morning. Subject line, urgent, property damage invoice. My stomach dropped before I even opened it. Attached was a photo of a shattered trophy case in the main hallway and a detailed breakdown of replacement costs. Your son, Theo, was identified by multiple witnesses as responsible for this incident, the vice principal wrote. Payment is due within 10 business days to avoid suspension. I stared at the photo. The destruction was massive, glass everywhere, trophies scattered across the floor. But Theo was in the library during lunch that day. I knew because I'd called the school office to drop off his forgotten inhaler, and the secretary had paged him from the library. When I picked him up that afternoon, he was quiet, too quiet. Did something happen today? I asked. He shrugged. Braden and his friends broke the trophy case. Now everyone's saying I did it. Why would they say that? His jaw tightened. Because I wouldn't let Braden copy my science project. He said he'd make me pay. The next morning, I requested a meeting with Principal Lockwood. She sat across from me with that practiced school administrator smile, the one that says she's dealt with difficult parents before. We have 3 student witnesses who saw Theo near the trophy case, she explained calmly. Did any of them actually see him break it? I asked. Her smile faltered slightly. The timing and location align with, did they see him do it? Yes or no? The witnesses are credible students from good families. Good families. There it was. Braden's father owned half the commercial real estate downtown. He'd donated the new gymnasium. His name was on a plaque by the main entrance. Theo was in the library, I said. Your office paged him there. Check your records. Principal Lockwood shifted in her chair. We don't keep detailed logs of every page, but you keep detailed invoices for damages? She bristled. Mrs. Torres, I understand you want to defend your son, but multiple students have come forward. Show me the security footage. I'm sorry? You have cameras in the hallways. Show me the footage from lunch. Her expression hardened. The camera in that hallway was malfunctioning that day. How convenient. I don't appreciate your tone. I leaned forward. And I don't appreciate my son being framed because you're afraid to hold your donor's kid accountable. Her face flushed. If you refuse to pay, Theo will be suspended pending a disciplinary hearing. I stood up. Go ahead. Schedule it. That night, I called every parent in Theo's grade. Most were polite but non-committal. Then I reached Mrs. Walsh, whose daughter Ivy sat with Theo in the library. I've been waiting for someone to ask, she said quietly. Ivy saw everything. Braden and 2 other boys smashed the case with a baseball bat. They were laughing about it. Will Ivy testify? Silence. Then, Braden's father handles our commercial lease. If we cross him, I understand, I said, even though I didn't. Not really. I spent the next 3 days gathering evidence. I obtained the library sign-in sheet showing Theo's presence. I found 2 students who'd been intimidated into lying. I discovered that Principal Lockwood's son worked at Braden's father's development company. The disciplinary hearing was scheduled in the district office. I arrived with a folder of documentation and a recording device. When they presented their case, I presented mine. Every piece of evidence, every contradiction, every connection between the school and Braden's family. The district superintendent reviewed everything in silence. Then he turned to Principal Lockwood. This is deeply concerning. Superintendent Davis, I can explain. You will schedule a full investigation, he said, and apologize to Mrs. Torres and her son. Principal Lockwood's face went white. 3 weeks later, Braden was expelled. Principal Lockwood was placed on administrative leave. The school issued a formal apology and covered our legal consultation fees. Theo graduated with honors last spring. He's studying criminal justice now, wants to be a prosecutor. Because of what happened? I asked him recently. He shook his head. Because of what you did about it. Sometimes the only way to teach your kids to fight injustice is to show them how it's done.